How could I climb a ladder without myself allowing me to? It manifested after 48 days. Hi, my name is Liz, and I've been doing this manifestation stuff for a couple of months. Actually, I know everyone has been doing it throughout their whole lives, but for me, consciously doing it, it has only been a few months. And recently, I've just manifested climbing a ladder. Yes, the ladder experiment. So I think this is a really meaningful moment for me to start sharing my manifestation experience over here through this channel. So, this is my manifestation journal. I do a lot of imagination over here. Many of them have come true, but most of my projects are still in the process, so I'm not able to share them for now. But for the ladder experiment, it was pretty simple. I started my first manifestation, my first imagination on November 22nd, and it manifested after 48 days. So what I did was to imagine myself climbing a ladder from the first person point of view during the night before I went to sleep. And after that, during the daytime, I would write down that I will not climb a ladder. I did this 3 days in a row during a week, and I did it for 3 weeks. After that, I became kind of lazy, so I stopped imagining. However, I kept journaling the things happened in my actual life that were related to a ladder or climbing a ladder. However, whenever I see a ladder around me, I would remind myself to not climb on it. Because, yes, I was trying to follow Neville Godd's teaching to prove that imagination is much powerful than the willpower, that the subconscious mind of human being is much more powerful than our logic mind. However, I gave up just 2 weeks before the manifestation actually happened because I thought this could be impossible, because how could I climb a ladder without myself allowing me to? So I stopped journaling because I gave up. As you can see, the journal only went for 5 weeks. However, on the 7th week, the manifestation took place. It was after I had climbed a couple of steps that I remembered, oh, I was on this project, that I realized, oh, now the manifestation takes place. Before that, a lot of things had pushed out. There was even one day when my feet had been already touching the ladder, but I didn't climb because I didn't allow me to. And also my neighbor had climbed a ladder after he asked for my permission to hand over his Christmas light over to my side of the house. And when I saw him doing that, I tried my best to not offer any help. And also, actually, right after the first night of my imagination, on the very next day, I had climbed an escalator in a mall. The escalator stopped, so people had to walk up and down to reach to the next floor. However, on that day when I came back home, I decided that this is not a manifestation, because in my imagination it's a ladder, so it should not be an escalator. So as you can see, I am really rigorous about the concept of manifestation. So even until the day that I have climbed the ladder, I didn't feel like this is a manifestation in the beginning, because first, I had gave up. Second, I felt like it had been too long, like around 2 months or 3 months. until I checked my journal and found out, oh, it had only been 48 days. So at that moment, I decided that I have manifested the letter experiment. I think a lot of people have this feeling that when a manifestation happens, you feel like it's a coincidence. You don't feel like it's a reflection of your inner state, of your imagination. Anyway, this process, this experience, to a great level, it transforms me into a person who can believe in the law. So, this is my experience of manifesting climbing a ladder, and I'm wondering how other people are doing this. So, if you share the same interest with me, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.